Jimmy Kimmel takes it upon himself to mock and ridicule Donald Trump amidst his multiple court charges. This is really a terrible and trying time for Trump. Stay tuned for the details. This time around, late-night talk show presenter Jimmy Kimmel has reacted to an odd moment from former President Donald Trump's recent event in Las Vegas, bringing comedy back to the forefront of political conversation. As reported by Inquisitor on Saturday, April 27, 2024, Trump revived the iconic P-tape claim during a speech on October 28. This sparked responses throughout the media landscape. Trump's allusion to the shocking claims made in the debunked dossier authored by former British spy Christopher Steele sparked fresh rumors about the alleged Golden Showers affair. Jimmy Kimmel capitalized on this event on the October 30th broadcast of Jimmy Kimmel Live, calling it a reboot of the infamous myth. Kimmel couldn't help but make light of Trump's word choice in his trademark humorous manner, saying, "Admitting that you have a problem is the first step. It makes sense to bring that one up again. It had almost slipped my mind." The host's sharp comments gave the uproar around the former president's words a playful spin. Trump's story of the Golden Shower incident, which he shared at his event in Las Vegas, has drawn a lot of interest and conjecture. Kimmel's remark both highlighted the ridiculousness of the scenario and the continued interest in the purported occurrence. Apart from his response to the most recent scandal involving Trump, Kimmel has been actively involved in political criticism and parody. He recently attacked Trump Jr. as the latter was testifying in a $250 million fraud case brought by the Attorney General of New York against the Trump family firm. Kimmel quips, "The prodigal son was being grilled as part of the $250 million case against their business," making a sarcastic jab at Trump Jr., not one to back down. The presenter even made light of Trump Jr.'s remark that he regretted not wearing makeup during the court hearings, referring to him as the tiny soprano in a reference to the hit television show, The Sopranos. Kimmel continued his mockery by saying, "This is the thing with Don Jr., he lacks charm in addition to knowledge." This unreserved attitude is in line with Kimmel's image as a bold pundit who isn't hesitant to use comedy to address divisive subjects. Kimmel ended by making fun of the fact that Trump has denied any relationship to his own sons and emphasized that both Eric and Trump Jr. will be testifying in the current civil fraud trial. Together with Trump's most recent allusion to the P-tape, this continuous legal drama guarantees that Kimmel and his fellow comedians will never run out of fodder to keep viewers informed and amused amid the constantly changing political scene. Jimmy Kimmel is still a well-known personality in the late-night comedy industry. He uses his razor-sharp wit and caustic comments to analyze current affairs, hold public leaders responsible, and provide viewers much-needed comedic respite. Once again, convictions under certain conditions, however rare, broaden the already restrictive basis for conclusions of civil culpability. Although Trump has never been convicted of a crime, taking the stand will require him to answer questions on previous civil cases. His defense team will so understandably be worried that the jury would believe he is a horrible man and that he is consequently guilty of these allegations. Trump's choice to testify will be discouraged by Merchan's decision to admit this further evidence in the event that he does. It is best for our nation that Trump provides testimony. It is not appropriate to prevent Trump from testifying. If he does, the jury will be able to determine whether or not he is speaking the truth in his criminal case, and the rest of us will be able to do the same thing for ourselves. On Saturday, April 27, 2024, Law and Crime reported that Justice Juan Merchan of the New York Supreme Court had rendered a decision that would have a big effect on how the case is handled. If a defendant chooses to testify, they are entitled by law to know what past offenses or actions the prosecution plans to bring up during cross-examination. In response to this idea, Merchan's latest decision has laid out the evidence that prosecutors may use to undermine Trump's credibility if he chooses to testify.